Welcome to the TRX Legs and Hips workout. We have 6 exercises that will improve your balance strength and reduce your risk of injury with focused movements on hips, glutes, and quadriceps. The first exercise is going to be the TRX hip press. You're going to lengthen the suspension trainer to mid-calf. Your goal during this movement is to keep your knees stacked over your hips. You're going to place both heels into those foot cradles. All right, lie your body on the ground, move yourself away from the door. As you perform this movement, really focus on driving those heels down. Brace your core, bring your knees over top of your hips. You have 10 repetitions with a 1 count up and a 2 count down. Let's begin now. So as you focus on driving your heels down into the foot cradles, really focus on squeezing your glutes at the top of the movement. We're doing this movement to turn on your glutes as we move forward into those single leg exercises. Finish off nice and strong, and done. Next exercise is the TRX hamstring curl. Keep your heels in the suspension trainer. We're going to do 15 repetitions. All right, hands by your hips. Brace your abs, lift your hips off the ground, drive those heels down, and begin. In and out, in and out. Now as you perform this movement, really focus on pressing down equally into those foot cradles. Maintain that equal pressure to work both legs together. Excellent job. 5 reps left. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and relax. We're going to repeat that series, so we're going back to the hip press one more time. This time, we're going to focus on a really slow, controlled motion for only 5 repetitions. So it's going to be up 2, 3, and down 2, 3. So really slow, controlled strength. All right, stack those knees over your hips and begin. Up 2, 3, down 2, 3. Up 2, 3, down 2, 3. All right, continue at that pace. Really focus on slow, controlled strength. As you do this movement, don't let your legs extend towards the door. Really focus on keeping those knees stacked over the hips. Finish off strong, and excellent job. Let's go back to the hamstring curl. The tempo is going to be the exact same. In for 3, out for 3. 5 slow, controlled reps. Pushing your hands into the ground to activate that strong core. All right, let's lift the hips off the ground and begin. In, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. Again, control with that tempo. Really focus on equal pressure. Really try to avoid that sawing by driving both heels down into those foot cradles. Excellent job. 2 more reps. Bracing the abs. Slow, controlled strength. Remember, never sacrifice technique for the sake of speed. And done. Excellent job. All right, last set of this combination. We're going back to the hip press. If your core is feeling fatigued, you can take your hands wide on the floor. We're going back to 15 repetitions at that 1-to-1 tempo. Wide base of support with the hands if you need it. All right, stack knees over hips. Ready, and begin. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Continue with this pace. Focus on squeezing the glutes, not only to activate those hamstrings, but also to protect that lower back. You should be feeling some really good heat kicking up on the whole posterior backside of the body. Lower back, glutes, hamstrings. Really focus on keeping those hips level as much as you can. Don't forget to breathe. Finish up strong, and time. Excellent job. All right, last set of hamstring curls. This time we're going to challenge your base of support by extending your arms directly over your body. So you're going to place your hands together directly over top of your chest. Lift the hips off the ground. 15 hamstring curls, 1-to-1 tempo. Begin now. In and out. In and out. In and out. Excellent job. So really focus here on bracing your core, so gently squeezing your abdominals. If you start to get fatigued, you can place your hands back down on the ground. Focus on driving those heels down. Focus on those full repetitions. Full extension with a soft knee, stacking knees over hips, Getting towards the end, make sure you breathe, and done. Beautiful. All right, next exercise is going to be the TRX lunge. You're going to stand up. You're going to be suspending your right leg first. Let's grab both of those foot cradles and suspend that right foot. Take a little hop away from the door. We have 15 repetitions. Place those hands together and begin. Down and up, down and up. As you perform this movement, really focus on keeping weight through the middle of that front foot. Lower your hips down and keep your spine straight. Press those hands together to activate your core. Excellent job. Drive and squeeze. Excellent. 5 reps left. 5, breathe. 4, extend those hips. 3, squeeze. 2, last one, down and drive, relax. Excellent job. Okay, 15-second transition. Let's switch to that other leg. Suspend the other side. Take a little hop away from the door. Let's find your balance. We're going to begin in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Down and up, down and up. Excellent job. So same speed up, same speed down. Once again, the focus is really keeping the weight through the middle of your foot on that front leg. Soft bend in that back knee. Really extending the hips forward and squeezing your glutes. Spine is tall, eye gaze is straight ahead. Don't forget to breathe, press those hands together to get some more stability, and done. Excellent job. Now we're gonna go back to that right leg, 15 repetitions again. Except this time we're gonna hold at the bottom to add a little bit of tension. All right, let's place those hands together to find some stability and activate the core, and then drive. So we're gonna go down, hold, drive. Down, hold, drive. Down, hold, drive, continue. So you're getting that strong iso hold at the bottom. So really load the glutes, really load that driving leg. Don't let that suspended leg come too far back towards the door. Really focus on keeping a small bend in that back knee. Excellent job. Beautiful. Really focus on breath. So right now you should be feeling some really good fatigue happening in that driving leg. Finish off those last few repetitions. Excellent job, beautiful. All right, 15-second transition time to that other leg. Let's continue with that tempo. Down, hold, and drive. So a brief pause at the bottom, find your balance, take a little hop away from the door. 3, 2, 1, and down, hold, drive. Down, hold, drive. Continue 13 more repetitions. So really focus on squeezing those glutes, keeping a nice tall posture, keeping a straight spine. Again, the focus is driving through the front foot. Press through that heel and squeeze your glutes. Think of pushing the foot right through the floor to get that great hip extension to help you shape those legs and those glutes. Finish off those reps, nice and strong. Excellent job. Finish up strong and beautiful work. All right, next exercise is the single leg squat. You're going to keep the suspension trainer at the same length. You're going to be facing the door. Let's grab those handles. Stack your elbows underneath your shoulders. We have 10 repetitions with a 2 count down and a 1 count up. Let's center your right leg, lift your left, option heel down. Ready and begin. Up, down, and up. Down and up. Really focus on a light grip. Keep the weight through the middle of the foot and extend the hips towards the anchor. 5 repetitions left. Remember, option is to place that left heel lightly on the ground. Excellent job. 3 reps. 3, 2, last one, and squeeze, relax. Excellent. Let's switch the legs. Elbows under shoulders. Left leg center, same tempo, down 2, up 1, 3, 2, 1, and go. Down and drive. Down and drive, beautiful. So really focus on keeping a soft bend in the elbow, keeping your grip light, so don't over grip. Keep all the work into the legs as much as you possibly can. As you start to fatigue, you can apply a little bit of pressure into those handles to assist yourself, but make sure you're not making it an arm movement. Let's keep the focus into the legs. Finish up nice and strong and beautiful. All right, we've got one more set of those on each leg. We're going to keep that same tempo for this second set. Option is to put the heel down. All right, let's center the right leg. 10 repetitions, same tempo. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Down and drive. Down and drive. Down and drive. Option here is to put that heel down. So gently rest that left heel into the ground, but really keep the focus on that right leg. Again, only take the heel option if you're starting to lose control and that knee starts to break into the center. Finish off those nice, strong single leg squats. Beautiful. All right, back to that left leg, elbows under shoulders. Center your left leg, lift that right leg up, find your balance. Keep that same tempo. Down 2, up 1. 3, 2, 1, and down and up. Down and drive. So down slow and up quick. Think about resisting gravity. You want to control the movement. Do not let the movement control you. Again, option is to gently rest that right heel on the ground. If your heel is down, make sure you're bending both knees. Squeeze the glutes and get great hip extension as you drive the heel forward. Finish up strong. Excellent. All right, you have a 30-second rest. The next movement is going to be the TRX cycle jump, supersetted with the squat. So there's going to be no rest in between these movements. The focus on the TRX cycle jump is driving through the glutes, switching the legs in the air, and landing with soft knees. We're going to try and really keep a consistent foot pattern and keep that posture nice and tall. Center the left leg, lower the hips towards the ground. You have 20 reps beginning now. So really focus on keeping a light grip on the suspension trainer. You're just using it enough to keep your balance. Really focus on squeezing both glutes and switching those legs in the air and landing nice and soft. As you start to get a little bit fatigued, use the handles to keep your posture tall and support yourself when necessary. All right, we're getting towards the end here. Right after your 20 repetitions, we're gonna go right into the squats. We have 30 squats and kick it in. Let's go. Down and up, down and up. Beautiful. So as you focus on these repetitions here, really focus on down for 1 and up for 1. Really focus on a light grip. Maybe even see if you can hang on with 2 fingers onto that handle. Just use it to lift your posture. Focus on great extension through the ankles, the knees, and the hips. Drive your hips towards the anchor point. Push your feet through the earth. Excellent job. Now you're going to have some good 60 seconds rest after this set, and we're going to repeat the cycle jump and the squat. You're almost approaching the end of the workout, so stay strong. Don't forget to breathe and really focus on that technique. All right, we're getting towards the end and rest. All right, a really good 60-second rest here. So catch your breath, walk it out, grab a quick drink if you need to. Okay, the last set is going to be the exact same combination of the TRX cycle jump. Using the arms for support if absolutely necessary. We're going to move into that TRX squat again, but this time we're gonna go down, do a half repetition at the bottom, and then extend all the way to the top for 15 repetitions this time. We have 30 seconds more rest. So right now you should be feeling the front of your legs, you should be feeling the back of your body. Hopefully in this 15-minute workout, you're really feeling some challenge for those legs. Once again, you don't need a lot of time to get the results that you're looking for. All right, 15 seconds. Start to approach your suspension trainer. Let's face the door. Let's stack the elbows underneath the shoulders. Let's step 1 foot forward and the other foot back. All right, 3, 2, 1, and let's begin. And away you go. So focus is 20 repetitions here. As you jump, really focus on squeezing both glutes and switching the legs in the air. Again, as you start to fatigue, the suspension trainer is there to help keep your posture tall and spot yourself through this movement. Really focus on posture. This is plyometric power. Excellent job. All right, right away into that TRX squat. Down, halfway up, halfway down, stand tall. There's 1. Down, halfway up, halfway down, stand tall, there's 2. Continue that movement for 15 repetitions. So you're getting a little bottom half pulse here. This is called time under tension. So we want to maximize this last set by loading those quadriceps as much as we can. Now, make sure you're not hanging on too tight. I don't want you leaning away from the door. All right, you're getting towards the end. Halfway down, halfway up, fully extend. Halfway down, halfway up, fully extend. Excellent job. 4 more reps. 3, 2, last one, and relax. Great job on working those legs. Let's take a look at some of the common faults in the exercises for the legs and hips workout. The TRX hip press. The biggest common fault in this movement here is as you press your hips up, the feet push away from the body towards the door. So while performing the TRX hip press, you really want to make sure that you're pulling the knees in towards the hips as you drive the hips away from the floor. At the bottom of the movement, make sure the knees are stacked over the hips, and then as you drive up, pull the feet towards the body to avoid them extending towards the door. TRX hamstring curl. The biggest common fault here is a minimal range of motion. So when performing this movement, you really want to make sure you get full extension on those legs, but keeping a soft bend in the knee as the feet extend towards the door. So as you curl in, bring the knees over the hips, and then as you extend out, bring the feet as close to the door as you can without locking the knees. TRX lunge. We've got a couple common faults here. The first common fault is initiating by too much forward flexion. So instead of bending at the knee, you're leaning forward with the chest and the shoulders. To correct this movement, keep the spine and torso as upright as possible, and then lower the body by bending the front knee. The next common fault is reaching that suspended leg too far back, which will have you unloading the front leg. So as you lower your body towards the ground, focus on keeping a bend in that back knee. So you want to avoid having that back foot extending towards the door so you can keep all the work on that front leg. TRX single leg squat. We've got a couple common faults here. First common fault is that heel lifting off the ground. So as you lower your hips, if you feel the heel coming off the ground, maybe shorten your range of motion until you get the mobility and strength in that leg to go a little bit deeper in that movement. The last common fault in this movement is the knee breaking in, otherwise known as a valgus knee. So as you do this movement, really focus on keeping the knee in line with the middle of the foot as you lower those hips down and back. The TRX cycle lunge. The common fault here is as you get tired, the back starts to round and you start to hinge forward from the hips. So as you're performing the cycle lunge, really focus on lightly pulling on those handles to keep your posture tall and spot yourself as necessary. TRX squat. The common fault here is forward flexion. So once again, initiating the movement by leaning forward with the shoulders first instead of extending the hips back first. So really focus on hips going back and down and upper body following that movement. Another common fault is the heel lifting. So similar to the single leg squat, you want to focus on getting the hips back first and really keeping weight through the middle of the foot on the way down. So only go as far as you can without letting the heel lift off the ground.